back, guys. What's poppin'? It's your girl Drizzy. Welcome back to Drizzy Radio. Now let's just jump into it. So Zuchu is calling out a blogger in TZ for focusing on her past news instead of reporting on her positive news, where she's trying to mentor Tanzania up-and-coming musicians and so on and so forth. Talk about that, but for now, let's talk about Zuchu, honey. So yesterday she was going at the Basata place, of course, and she seemingly was still covering up, and people are really assessing her because when you look at her in this car, the belly look flat, okay, and she's seemingly covering up. And people are asking what was really going on. You know what I'm saying? And a lot are saying maybe it have to do with Diamond Platinum's family members and Diamond Platinum's mother. Because you remember on the interviews that the mother did a couple of weeks ago, she said that, you know, they haven't still been introduced as in-law. So maybe Zuchu want, before she's able to announce to everybody that she's pregnant, she want that little details to be rectified. Because y'all remember in the past she used to say that she ain't carrying that man's baby until that man put a ring on it. And we are assuming that that ended up happening, of course, according to both of them coming out to say to the internet that they got married. And now, if she's pregnant, I don't know. Because there are some pictures and videos that I've seen on the internet, and it made me ask myself if indeed a baby girl was pregnant. Of course, we hope that she is, because that is everybody's dreams. Once you get married, you want to have the babies quick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. For her sake, I pray she is, because, honey, if TZ start going on you saying that you were trying to use a baby that you're pregnant to promote most of your project, it ain't gonna be cute. I'm just saying, it's just setting up for a troll. Okay. Oh, the blogger that Zuchu was calling out was Alando, of course. She said instead of Alando reporting on the fact that she's trying to mentor young up-and-coming TZ musician, this is the video that Zuchu had a problem with, the fact that Alando posted instead of posting about her talking about mentorship, okay?
Ni kweli mnatoka kimapenzi?
Sio kweli.
Hapana. Zuchu kadilei. Zuchu kadilei. Yes or no? Ni kweli mnatoka kimapenzi?
Hapana.
Ni kweli mnategemea kupata mtoto?
Hapana.
Mna mpango kuishi pamoja?
Hapana.
Are you guys feel each other?
Ndio au hapana?
Yes, you guys feel each other? Kimapenzi?
Mwanangu namfeel. Kiuni tunanyimbo nimtaje. Yaani wanaisha hivi.
Ndio au hapana ndio.
Mnajifeel kimapenzi each other?
Zivi vipi? Sielewa. Kimapenzi. Amekuwa specific bwana tambwe. Baba tuko tunashimia sana.
Hi, cool.
Hey guys, so this was around 2022 when Diamond was promoting his album called 4, and of course they went to do an interview, and around the same time that the relationship was being rumored about, of course, and they were asked, are you guys dating? They kept on saying no. Diamond at some point referred to Zuchu as, this is my sister. She used to basically deny, both of them. Diamond used to deny, Zuchu used to deny. It reached a point where Zuchu used to make it obvious that Diamond was her man. And around the Netflix show, when Diamond was messing with Fontana, of course, we heard that Zuchu went in there and broke off stuff. We used to see a video of them of seemingly being in a bed together. So things like that happen until, we are where we are right now. But there were a lot of dramas before Diamond could actually admit that he's actually with Zuchu, right? So that is what Alando was talking about, and he put it with a caption which I'm going to read to you. And Zuchu had a problem with the fact that Alando was talking about that. So Alando posted saying in a quote, "Ogopa Mungu na mtandao. Hapana kibao mwisho wa siku." Kwanza Zuchu tambwe anaulizwa maswali, yeye anakuanga meza na kucha. So basically Alando was quoting some of the things that they were being asked in terms of Are you guys dating? Are you guys attracted to each other? And so on and so forth. And of course, Alando say, I can't believe this is the same Zuchu now that then was so shy, kept on looking down, eating her nails. And now she's out here so bold, singing songs like, and then he started to quote Zuchu's new song. And of course, with bunch of laughing emojis and, stuff like that. So it's if you go in the comment section, Zuchu's fans, of course, were going off on Alando, and I think they're the ones who definitely sent Zuchu this clip, and Zuchu decided to call out Alando about not talking about, the masterclass that Zuchu is trying to hide, but instead diverting into talking about Zuchu's past, which is, this video is actually trending. So I don't understand why, if Alando talked about a TBT video that is trending, Zuchu's fans have a problem with it. It's not like Alando is the only blog who posted about it, okay? Other blogs are reposting about it, you know what I'm saying? It's called entitlement. Anyway, so these were some of the comments before I read the... Okay, so someone say, post something important. You all should grow up, push each other, and clap for each other. You should think about the future and stop post meaningful things. Another one say the relationship was announced to the public by Simba himself in November 2022 via his Instagram. You're bringing up an interview that was done in March 2022. What is your goal with this content at Alando? Of course, if you pause and go on and on, these are Zuchu's fans who feel like, there was no need of posting a video or rather an interview that happened in 2022. And I'm like, but Alando wasn't the one who resurrected that content. That content, I've seen it in so many pages, people talking about it, And Zuchu said in a quote, kakaangu Alando na mchambuzi wenzako wote, hii content ni ya zamani mno na haina tija sana. Kwa sasa nina masterclass yangu inakuja na lengo nzuri la kuandaa vijana kuja kukubaliana na tasnia, sio mkiongelee huo au hili lisilo katika vipaumbele vyenu wanatasnia. Swahili is so hard on you. I thought I can't speak fluent Swahili, but honey, I can read perfectly written Swahili. Okay, and I can tell you that almost 95% of them Tanzanian artists don't know how to write Swahili. My goodness, what if vipaumbele in the same sentence? It's supposed to be vipaumbele. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's continue. At Alando, mind you, hii inakuwa masterclass yangu ya kwanza kufanyika na mwanafunzi. Let's make history. Of course, according to Zuchu, she feel like there was no need or importance of posting this video, especially right now that she has something positive going on. And here's my thing, I understand that, but Zuchu know deep down that drama sells in easy. In as much as you're trying to do something positive, if you stick on positivity and no drama, nobody will even be checking out for your classes. You know what I'm saying? Because even Wasafi are barely posting it. Ever since Zuchu announced this, Wasafi have only posted one clip about it. You know what I'm saying? They're not really checking out for it like that. The only person whom, wherever they have something going on, Wasafi will go out of their way to post even 50 videos, no cap, is Diamond Platnumz. And I would have expected, since Diamond is Zuchu's husband, Zuchu have 50% equal rights just as Diamond inside the company, and they would have been doing the things that they've been doing for Diamond, for Zuchu, because it's the same label. Just like, I thought the real reason why it could not work with Tanasha and Diamond was because people are saying Tanasha wanted Diamond to do things for her, even though she's not inside Wasafi label. Zuchu is inside Wasafi label. I'm not understanding why Wasafi are not going out of their way to repost about this masterclass and to market it. That Zuchu have to literally remind other bloggers that they should be out here talking about this masterclass that she's trying to put out, that she's saying she will have at least 300 plus students. Anyway, it is what it is. Tell me how you all feel about it down in the comment section. Zuchu been here for such a long time to know very well that, honey, it need drama. That's why Diamond was literally using you from the beginning of the relationship. Every time he want to drop up a project, you guys stage a breakup. And you can't come out of nowhere and all of a sudden want to do things maturely without drama. Honey, your whole relationship is surrounded via drama. Your music, people speculate that if you're not singing about how much you love that man, you are dissing his excess, or you're daring other girls to come and pick him up. And that is how people see you. They see you as almost always tied to that man. So when you're doing something that have nothing to do with that man, people are not taking you seriously. And that's the problem. It had nothing to do with bloggers. Bloggers are just playing the game. They can't be out here posting something that will not bring them views. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Ringberg has now come for my nyash. And while at it, be kind enough to give this video a like. Anyway, keep it classy, stay messy. See you on my next one. Ciao, ciao.